Last week we were looking at the idea of direct proportion. So what does direct proportion mean? Well, let's just say if you work 1 hour and you get €10 per hour. So if you work 1 hour, you'll get €10. If you work 2 hours, you'll get €20. If you work 3 hours, you'll get €30, and so on. If you work 10 hours, you'd get €100. That's direct proportion, because as this thing increases, this thing increases. So we're going to look today at inverse proportion. So the word inverse kind of means opposite. Now let's just say your speed was 25 kilometers an hour and you had a distance of 400 kilometers to cover. Well, how long would it take you? Well, remember that time is distance divided by speed. So 400 divided by 25 would be 16. So if you were driving at 25 kilometers an hour, it would take you 16 hours to cover that distance. If you increase your speed and you've still got 400 kilometers to travel, you will get there faster. Now it will only take 8 hours. If you increase your speed again, the time it takes will decrease further. So this idea is what's called inverse proportion. So as your speed increases, the time it takes you to cover the distance decreases. Another example of inverse proportion might be if you had to move, say, 1,000 boxes from one place to another. If you had one person, it would take a long time. If you had 2 people, it would take less time. If you had 10 people, it would take less time again. So that's inverse proportion. As the number of people you have increases, the length of time it takes to do the work decreases. Now we're going to look, these are questions 1, 2 and 3 on Lahana Gached Shaska Sachet in your book. I'll put up the, I'll just look at the English language version, just translations just for now, because it's a little bit easier. But the figures are all the same in your book, okay? So don't worry about figures being different. So in this question here we have, and you might notice this as well, if you went to buy, say, a tin of Diet Coke in the shop, it costs €1. If you buy a 6-pack of Diet Coke, it costs €4. So sometimes it makes sense to buy things in bulk, which provides the better value. Well, obviously, if you can get 6 tins of Diet Coke for €4 or 1 tin of Diet Coke for €1, the 6 tins offers more value, and we see that a lot. Now here are 2 bags of potatoes at the supermarket. Work out the cost of 1 kg in the family pack. Work out the cost of 1 kg in the value pack. Which pack gives you better value for money? So the trick here is 5 kg. So let's just look at this question. So 5 kg of these potatoes costs €5.20. So 5 kg equals €5.20. So what does 1 kg cost? Remember, this is just like algebra. If I said to you that 5x is 20, 5 multiplied by something gives you 20. How would you find the something? Well, you take the 5 across and divide. So 5 kg equals 5.20. So 1 kg is €5.20 divided by 5. So 1 kg is €1 and how many cent? 4 cent. So that's the first part of the question done. Now the second part of the question. Work out the cost of 1 kg in the value pack. So the value pack has 3 kg equals €2.94. So how much does 1 kg cost? Well, just take the 3 over and divide. If 3 of them cost that, then 1 of them costs that divided by 3. So 1 kg equals €0.96. Which pack gives you more for your money? Well, in this first one, 1 kg costs €1.04. So it takes €1.04 to buy 1 kg here. Whereas here it only takes 96 cents to buy 1 kg. So this one provides the best value. Now question 2 on the same page. So you can look at this in your book. So which box gives the best value? Now, 80 bags costs €2.90. 50 bags costs €1.90. So again, we're just going to do the same thing. How much does one bag cost? And that'll always be the way that you work out these questions. Find out how much one of them costs, so then that you can work out how much. So 80 bags is €2.90. So how much is one bag? Well, it's €2.90 divided by 80. So then €2.90 divided by 80, it's 35 cents I think, but €2.90 divided by 80. So one bag equals 0.03625, which is 3.6 cents, but we'll just leave it in euro here, okay? Now then, 50 bags. So in the book, 50 bags we can see. 50 bags costs €1.90. So how much does one bag cost? Well, if 50 of them cost that, then one of them costs that divided by 50. So 190 divided by 50. So here one bag costs 0.038. So if you were buying 50 of them, the price of 50 works out at 0.038. The price, per bag. If you were buying 80 of them, the price works out at €0.03 per bag. So this gives the better value. Now I'm going to set you a few questions like this for you to try yourselves. And I'll attach the English translations as well as giving you the page in the book.